What are you facing today that already feels heavy before the day has even begun? Maybe there is a message you are afraid to open, a conversation you have been rehearsing in your mind, a responsibility waiting at work, or a problem you know will still be there when you walk through the door. And this morning you may be wondering where you will find the strength to face it. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you." You do not have to find that strength inside yourself. God knows exactly where your strength begins to fail, and He has not asked you to walk into this difficult day alone. So before you open that message, enter that room, make that decision, or face whatever is waiting for you today, stay here for these next moments. You are about to place this difficult day into the hands of the one who will walk into it with you. There is a reason God can tell you not to be afraid of what lies ahead. His promise does not end with, "I am with you." Isaiah 41:10 continues, "I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Notice what God promises when your own strength is not enough. His strength, His help, and His hand holding you steady. That means you do not have to know how every difficult moment will unfold before you step into this day. You do not need enough strength this morning for everything that may happen by tonight. You need God for the moment directly in front of you. The conversation, the pressure, the responsibility, the uncertainty, none of it will be faced outside His presence. So before this day begins pulling on your attention, bring what feels too heavy into God's presence. Let us pray. Father, before I step into this difficult day, I bring you the very thing that has been weighing on my heart. You know what is waiting for me. You know the conversation I may have to face, the responsibility I cannot avoid, the decision that must be made, and the moment I wish I could somehow skip. I place all of it before you now. I admit that my own strength feels limited. There are things I can prepare for, but there are also things I cannot predict or control. So I will not spend this morning trying to become strong enough on my own. I come to you because you promised to strengthen me and help me. Father, give me strength for the first step, and then strength for the next one. When I walk into the room I have been thinking about, steady me. When the phone rings or the message arrives, keep fear from deciding my response before I even know what has happened. If difficult words are spoken, guard my heart and my mouth. Help me answer with wisdom instead of reacting from pressure. If something unexpected changes my plans, remind me that you have not changed. Lord, I do not ask you to show me every detail of this day before I live it. I ask you to be with me as each moment comes. Where I feel tired before I have even begun, strengthen me. Where I feel intimidated, make me aware of your presence. Where my thoughts are already running toward the worst possible outcome, bring them back to what is true right now. I am here. This moment is here, and you are here with me. I place the hardest part of this day into your hands. I do not know exactly how it will unfold, but I know I will not arrive there without you. Give me courage that does not depend on everything going according to plan. Give me patience when the answer does not come quickly. Give me clarity when several choices are in front of me. And when I reach the moment where I feel I have nothing left to give, remind me that your strength has not been exhausted simply because mine has. Father, walk with me into what I have been dreading. Let your presence become greater in my mind than the difficulty waiting ahead. I am not asking for strength for tomorrow. I am asking for the strength I need for today, and I receive it from you, one moment at a time. Father, your word says in Psalm 46:1 that you are our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. So I hold on to that truth this morning. You are not only the God I call upon after something goes wrong, you are my present help before I enter the difficult moment, while I am standing in it, and when I walk away from it. Be my refuge when pressure begins to rise. Be my strength when I feel my confidence slipping, when my body responds to stress before my mind can even process what is happening, when my heart beats faster, my shoulders tighten, or I feel that familiar weight in my chest. Draw my attention back to you. Your word also says in 2 Corinthians 12:9, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Father, teach me to believe that my weakness does not disqualify me from facing this day, I do not have to hide it from you or pretend that I am stronger than I am. The places where I feel most inadequate are the very places where I need to depend on you most deeply. If I lose confidence in the middle of a difficult conversation, give me the strength to remain calm. If I make a mistake, give me the humility to correct it, instead of allowing one moment to define the rest of my day. If someone misunderstands me, keep me from exhausting myself trying to control what they think. If I receive news I was not expecting, help me pause before fear writes the rest of the story. Lord, let your strength appear in practical ways today, in the words I choose, in the reactions I restrain, in the patience I show, in the decisions I make, and in the courage to do what needs to be done even when I would rather avoid it. Your word says in Philippians 4:13, I can do all this through him who gives me strength. I receive that promise without pretending it means this day will be easy. I receive it because whatever obedience, endurance, patience, or courage you require from me today, I do not have to produce apart from you. So when I reach the moment I have been thinking about since I woke up, bring these truths back to my mind. You are my refuge. You are my present help. Your grace is sufficient. And when my strength reaches its limit, yours does not. Father, I also bring you the smaller moments that can quietly drain my strength before the hardest moment even arrives. The unfinished task waiting on my desk. The notification that interrupts my thoughts. The schedule that leaves little room to breathe. The unexpected request that arrives when I already feel stretched thin. Sometimes it is not one great difficulty that wears me down, but 10 small pressures arriving one after another. Give me strength there too. When I look at everything that needs to be done and feel overwhelmed before I begin, help me focus on the responsibility directly in front of me. When I open my phone and see a message that immediately changes my mood, keep me from carrying that emotion into every conversation that follows. When someone needs something from me at the exact moment I feel I have nothing left to give, help me respond with wisdom rather than frustration. Father, protect me from allowing one difficult moment to become a difficult day. If something goes wrong this morning, keep me from assuming everything else will go wrong too. If one plan fails, help me adjust without losing my peace. If I fall behind, keep urgency from turning into panic. If another person is impatient with me, do not let their pressure become the voice directing my next decision. Your word says in Isaiah 40:29 that you give strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak. I bring you my weariness exactly as it is. Not only the exhaustion that comes after physical work, but the kind that comes from thinking about too many things at once, anticipating problems that have not happened, and carrying responsibilities in my mind long after I should have released them. Strengthen me in those ordinary moments no one else sees. When I am sitting in the car, gathering myself before walking inside, meet me there. When I stare at a screen trying to decide what to do next, give me clarity. When I take a quiet breath before answering someone, let that pause become a reminder that I can turn to you before I react. I do not want to spend all my strength fighting battles that exist only in my imagination. Give me what I need for what is actually happening, not for every possibility my mind can create. And as this day unfolds, one responsibility, one conversation, and one unexpected moment at a time, teach my heart to return to you again and again, the source of strength that does not run dry. Father, there is another kind of difficulty I bring before you today, the strength it takes to wait. There may be something I have already prayed about, prepared for, and done everything I know to do, yet the answer has not come. A decision may still be pending. A conversation may still be delayed. A situation I hoped would change may look exactly the same this morning. And sometimes waiting feels harder than acting, because when there is nothing more I can do, my mind tries to fill the silence with questions. Lord, meet me in that space between what I have asked for and what I can actually see. Your word says in Isaiah 40:31 that those who hope in you will renew their strength. They will rise on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. So renew my strength while I wait. When I check my phone again hoping for an answer, Remind me that my peace does not have to rise and fall with a notification. When I wonder why something is taking longer than I expected, keep me from interpreting delay as abandonment. When I see no visible movement, protect me from assuming that you are absent. Father, I confess how quickly waiting can turn into mental exhaustion. I replay possibilities. I imagine conversations that have not happened. I search for signs that might tell me what comes next. I try to calculate outcomes because uncertainty makes me uncomfortable. But today, I place the unanswered part of this day into your hands. If an answer comes, give me wisdom to receive it. If it does not come today, give me strength to continue without forcing what is not mine to force. If a door remains closed, keep me from exhausting myself trying to push it open. If circumstances move more slowly than I want, teach me to remain faithful in the place where I am. I do not want the waiting to consume the strength I need for the life happening around me right now. Give me patience that is rooted in trust, not resignation. Help me continue doing what is mine to do while releasing what only you can do. And when silence tempts me to believe nothing is happening, bring me back to your character. You are still God when I have an answer, and you are still God when I do not. So I will not measure your faithfulness by how quickly the situation changes. I will wait with my eyes on you, trusting that the same God who gives strength for the difficult moment also gives strength for the uncertain space before the answer comes. Father, I also surrender my need to control how this day unfolds. When something important is ahead of me, I often feel safer when I can predict every detail. I rehearse what I will say. I imagine how another person might respond. I prepare for one outcome, then another, and then another. Preparation can be wise, but somewhere along the way, preparation can become an exhausting attempt to guarantee what happens next. Show me where I have crossed that line. Your word says in Proverbs 3:5-6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Father, I have leaned on my own understanding more than I realize. I have believed that if I could think far enough ahead, prepare enough answers, or anticipate enough problems, I could protect myself from being surprised. But there are outcomes I cannot control. I cannot control another person's reaction. I cannot control every decision someone else makes. I cannot guarantee that a conversation will go exactly as I rehearsed it. I cannot prevent every inconvenience, disappointment, misunderstanding, or change of plan. And I do not want to waste the strength you give me today trying to control things you never placed in my hands. Help me recognize what actually belongs to me. I can choose honesty without controlling whether someone believes me. I can prepare carefully without demanding that everything follow my plan. I can speak with kindness without controlling how my words are received. I can make the wisest decision available to me and still trust you with what happens afterward. Father, when I feel the urge to replay a conversation for the 10th time, interrupt that cycle with your peace. When I catch myself building answers for questions no one has asked, remind me that I do not need to live tomorrow's moments today. When plans suddenly change, keep me from seeing every disruption as a threat. Your word says in Psalm 56:3, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Not when I understand everything. Not when every outcome is guaranteed. When I am afraid." So that is what I choose now. I trust you with the part of this difficult day that I can prepare for. And I trust you with the part that no preparation can reach. Give me strength to do what is mine to do, wisdom to recognize what is not, and faith to leave the outcome in your hands. I release the conversation after I have spoken. I release the decision after I have made it faithfully. I release the response I cannot control. I release the doors I cannot force open. And with every outcome I place into your hands, free my strength for the things you have actually called me to face today. Father, do not let the difficulty ahead steal the part of this day that is already here. I can become so focused on what might happen later that I stop noticing what is happening now. I can sit across from someone I love while my mind is somewhere else. I can complete a task without remembering it because my thoughts are already inside the next problem. I can drive familiar roads, drink my morning coffee, hear someone speaking to me, and still be mentally standing in the moment I am afraid to face. Bring me back, Lord. Your word says in Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know that I am God." Help me practice that truth in the middle of an ordinary day. When my thoughts race ahead, teach me to become still inside before I follow them. When I begin imagining how a meeting might go, what someone might say, or what bad news might come, remind me that I am spending strength on a moment that has not arrived. I do not want tomorrow's possibility to consume today's attention. Father, restore my presence in the places where fear has divided it. When someone speaks to me, help me truly listen, instead of preparing for the next problem in my mind. When I sit down to work, give me attention for the task in front of me. When there is a quiet moment, keep me from immediately filling it with another round of worry. When something good happens today, do not let anxiety rush past it unnoticed. Give me strength to remain where my feet are. If I am at home, help me be there. If I am at work, help me attend faithfully to what is before me. If I am with someone I love, keep fear about later from taking me away from them now. Jesus said in Matthew 6:34, not to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. Father, I receive that instruction for this difficult day. I do not need to carry this afternoon while I am still living this morning. I do not need to endure a conversation before it begins. I do not need to experience an outcome before it exists. When the difficult moment comes, I will meet you there. Until then, keep me here. Let me notice the breath in my lungs, the people you have placed around me, the work you have given me to do, and the quiet evidence that this moment is not asking me to solve everything at once. My strength is needed here, not inside imagined futures, so I give you the next hour before trying to carry the entire day. I give you the next task before worrying about everything still unfinished. I give you this conversation before rehearsing another one. And each time my mind runs ahead of me, bring me back to this simple truth. You are God here. You will still be God when I reach what comes next. Father, I bring before you the people I love, because some of the weight I carry today is not only about me. There are people whose struggles I cannot fix, whose decisions I cannot make, and whose paths I cannot walk for them. Yet because I love them, their burdens can easily become burdens I try to carry as if everything depended on me. So I place them in your hands. I bring you my family, my children, my spouse, and the person whose name has already crossed my mind while I pray. You know exactly where they will be today. You know the conversations they will have, the decisions they will face, the pressures they may never tell me about, and the moments when I will not be there to help them. Be their strength too. When I cannot answer the phone immediately, you are there. When I cannot protect them from every disappointment, you are there. When they make choices I would not make, remind me that loving them does not mean controlling them. Your word says in Psalm 121 that you neither slumber nor sleep. Father, while my attention is limited, yours is not. While I can only be in one place at one time, your presence is not confined by distance. So I release the exhausting belief that I must personally hold everything together for everyone I love. Give me wisdom to know when I should step in and when I should step back. Give me courage to have necessary conversations without trying to force their outcome. Give me patience when someone I love is walking through a process I wish I could accelerate. And if part of today's difficulty involves someone close to me, strengthen me to love without fear directing my actions. Keep me from speaking harshly because I am worried. Keep me from asking the same question repeatedly because I need reassurance. Keep me from turning concern into pressure or protection into control. Father, where I have reached the edge of what I can do for someone, let that boundary become a place of prayer instead of panic. I entrust them to you. Go where I cannot go. See what I cannot see. Give them wisdom when I cannot advise them. Strengthen them in moments I may never know happened. And if difficult news involving someone I love reaches me today, steady me before I respond. Help me remember that the situation did not become visible to you when it became visible to me. You were already there, So the hands that hold my difficult day are the same hands in which I now place the people I love. I will care for them faithfully. I will pray for them continually. But I will not try to become their God. They belong in your hands, and today, I leave them there. Father, now I return to the very thing that felt heavy before this day even began. The message may still need to be opened. The conversation may still need to happen. The room may still be waiting for me. The responsibility has not disappeared simply because I prayed about it. But I am not standing where I stood when I first brought it to you. I have placed before you what I can control and what I cannot. I have given you the unanswered questions, the waiting, the people I love, the outcomes I cannot guarantee, and the moments my mind tried to live before they arrived. Now, Father, give me strength to move forward. Your word says in Deuteronomy 31:8, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." So before I enter that room, you are already there. Before I hear the words I am afraid of hearing, you are there. Before I know how the situation will unfold, you remain the same God who has carried me to this moment. Let that truth change the way I walk into what comes next. I do not need to enter with trembling confidence in myself. I can enter depending on you. I do not need perfect words before the conversation begins. Give me wisdom when it is time to speak and restraint when silence is wiser. I do not need to know the outcome before taking the next faithful step. If my hands shake, steady my heart. If my voice feels uncertain, remind me that courage is not the absence of weakness. If pressure rises around me, keep me anchored in what you have already spoken. If the moment becomes harder than I expected, do not let difficulty convince me that you have left. Father, when I reach the point where I once imagined I would fall apart, let me discover that your strength is still holding me. Not because I suddenly became fearless, not because the problem became small, but because you remained present. You promised, "I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." So uphold me. When my strength decreases, let dependence on you increase. When I cannot see beyond the next step, give me enough light to take that step faithfully. When fear tells me to retreat from something you have called me to face, give me courage to remain. I will not measure your presence by how easy this day becomes. I will recognize your presence in the strength to keep going when it is difficult. The thing that felt heavy when I woke up may still be heavy, Father, but I'm no longer trying to lift it alone. You are my refuge when pressure comes. You are my help when uncertainty comes. You are my strength when mine runs out. And now I will walk into this day knowing that whatever moment is waiting for me, I will never arrive there before you. Father, as this prayer comes toward its end, I place this entire day into your hands. I surrender the part I understand and the part I cannot predict. I surrender the conversation, the decision, the responsibility, the waiting, the unexpected interruption, and every moment that may require more strength than I feel I have. I no longer need to carry this day all at once. You will meet me in each moment as it comes. If the morning becomes difficult, be my strength in the morning. If the afternoon brings something I did not expect, meet me there. If by evening I am tired from everything this day required, remind me that I can come back to you again. Father, I release the pressure to prove that I can handle everything. I do not have to be strong every second. I do not have to pretend that nothing affects me. I do not have to hide my weakness from you. Your word has already answered the fear I brought into this prayer. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So I rest in that promise now. When I open the message, uphold me. When I enter the room, uphold me. When the conversation begins, uphold me. When I make the decision, uphold me. When something happens that I never prepared for, uphold me. And when I reach a moment where I simply do not know what to do next, keep me from believing that uncertainty means I am alone. Father, replace the tension I carried into this prayer with quiet confidence in your presence. Settle the thoughts that have been racing ahead. Release my shoulders from the weight I was never meant to carry by myself. Let me step away from this prayer without immediately picking that burden back up. What I have placed in your hands, help me leave there. I trust you with what happens today. I trust you with what does not happen today. I trust you with the answer I want and with the answer I cannot yet see. I trust you when I feel strong, and I trust you when I feel weak. The difficult moment may still come, but when it does, I will remember that I prayed before I arrived there. I will remember that I placed it before you. I will remember that the God who promised to strengthen me did not remain behind when this prayer ended. You go with me. So I rise from this moment without demanding that the road ahead become easy. I only ask that I never forget who walks it with me. Give me enough strength for the next step, then meet me at the step after that. And when this day is finally behind me, let me look back and recognize the moments when your strength carried me farther than my own could have taken me. Thank you for hearing me before this day begins. Thank you for being my refuge when I feel overwhelmed, my help when I feel uncertain, and my strength when I have reached the end of mine. I place this day in your hands. I place myself in your hands, and I move forward trusting that your righteous right hand will hold me through whatever comes. In the precious and powerful name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. If this prayer helped you place this difficult day into God's hands, write Amen in the comments as an expression of your trust in Him today. And if there is something specific you are facing, you can share your prayer request below. You do not have to explain every detail. God already knows what is behind the words you write. If you know someone who is waking up to a difficult day and needs God's strength, share this prayer with them. And subscribe to Walking in Grace so we can continue beginning our mornings together in God's presence. May the Lord strengthen you when you feel weak, steady you when the road becomes difficult, and remind you in every uncertain moment that you are never walking ahead of His presence. May His grace sustain you, His wisdom guide you, and His righteous right hand uphold you throughout this day.